Will the Senate please come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Aquino. Senator Awa. Senator Chang. Senator DeCoit. Senator Dela Cruz. Senator Elefante.
Here.
Senator Favela.
Here.
Senator Fukunaga. Senator Gabbard. Senator Ihara.
Present.
Senator Inoue.
Present.
Senator Kanuha. Senator Keith Agaran. Senator Keohokalole. Senator Kidani. Senator Kim. Senator Lee. Senator McKelvey.
Aye.
Senator Moriwaki. Senator Rhodes. Senator Richards. Senator San Buenaventura. Senator Shimabukuro. Senator Wakai. Mr. President,
Present.
all 25 members are present.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this morning? Senator Wakai.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to introduce to my colleagues, my friends visiting from Los Angeles. When I read your names, if you could please rise. Moses Chung and his son Joshua, as well as Caroline Ahn, her husband Val Norton, and their daughter Charlotte. Welcome to the State Senate.
Further introduction, Senator Kidani.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to introduce my hardworking committee clerk. She's brand new to us, so please welcome her, Lisa Barnett. And my other hardworking session staff, Kim May. And Denisha Honda, my office manager, and Jade Snow, I guess we're too busy to come down. Thank you.
Any further introductions? If not, Madam Clerk.
On page 2, House Communication number 586 informs the Senate that Senate Bill 438 passed third reading in the House unamended.
File.
On pages 2 to 6, House Communication numbers 587 to 619 return Senate bills that passed third reading in the House in an amended form for agree-disagree.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate disagree to the amendments proposed by the House to the Senate bills referenced in House Communications numbers 587 to 619.
Senator DeCoit.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. Conferees will be named at a later date.
On pages 7 and 8, House Communication numbers 620 to 625 transmit various House concurrent resolutions which were adopted in the House for referral to committee.
So ordered.
On page 8, Standing Committee Report number 1708 for one-day notice, and on pages 8 through 11, Standing Committee Report number 1709 to 1727 for 48-hour notice.
So ordered.
On pages 12 to 55, Adoption of Resolutions, Standing Committee Report numbers 1513 to 1582 and 1617 to 1707 for adoption.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move for the adoption of Standing Committee Reports numbers 1513 to 1582 and 1617 to 1707.
Senator DeCoit.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Do we have any reservations? So, when we do unanimous consent on bills, and I ask for reservation or no's, a simple raise of the hand is fine. When we have this resolution package, if you want to speak, then I'll recognize you, but this is the one where you stand up, and if you have remarks or you want to indicate reservations or no's, then I'll recognize you first, Senator Favela.
Senate President, I rise in strong support on Senate Concurrent Resolution 104 and Senate Resolution 93.
Please proceed.
This resolution will urge Hawaiian Congressional Delegation to reintroduce and support the passage of the Hawaiian Homeland Preservation Act. This important resolution recognizes the urge to need to address the historical injustice that had been inflicted on the Native Hawaiians, and to ensure that they have an access to the land that was rightfully ours. For a long time, Hawaiian homeland programs has been hindered by the strict blood quantum requirements. They have made it difficult for many Hawaiians to access the program and benefits. I would like to clarify that this resolution does not lower the blood quantum to get on the wait list, but lowers the blood quantum for Hawaiians to inherit the land that has been passed on to them by lowering the blood quantum, minimum blood quantum, from one quarter to 1/32. The Hawaiian Homeland Preservation Act would help address these issues to provide a greater opportunity for Hawaiians to connect with their ancestral lands. I urge you, my colleagues, to please support CR 104, SR 93, and join me in calling on Hawaiian Congressional Delegate to reintroduce and support the passage of Hawaiian Home Act Preservation Act. Let us all together right the wrong that have passed, ensure the Hawaiians to have access to the land that rightfully ours. Thank you, Senate President.
While you are standing, Senator Favela, should I cast reservations on SSCR 1568?
Yes, can you have reservations for SR 78, SR 70, SCR 183, SR 177, and strong support for SR 10 and SR 8.
I believe it's SR 117 and not 177.
Yeah, sorry. And then SCR 110 and SR 8.
Yes. and
Thank
the
you, Senate
clerk-
President.
SR 10. SCR 10.
Yes, thank you, Senate President.
Senator Awa,
Mahalo Pelikikena.
again, on this motion, this is one where we rise and. We're on the resolutions, so on the resolutions, then the normal procedure is to rise on these. When we do third reading, unanimous consent, that's the one with sitting. And so I have a list of quite a few resolutions, so if you would rise, you'll be recognized and read your list, please.
Okay. If you could mark down my no votes for standing committee reports numbers 1528, 1538, 1539, 1540, 1541, 1542, 1559, 1561, 1564, 1565, 1566, 1567, 1568, 1569, 1621, 1622, 1623, 1624, 1629, 1630, 1632, 1654, 1655, 1656, and 1657.
And then do you have reservations on? Hold on. Thank you. And the clerk has that because you have done a good job in submitting all of this in writing previous, so we appreciate that. Thank you. Further discussion, Senator Kim.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in support of Senate Concurrent Resolution 92 and SR 85.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, these are resolutions, they're not even bills, but resolutions urging respective departments to establish and implement a 5-year pilot program to mitigate and control the significant increase in the population of feral chickens, roosters, and pigs. Mr. President, the top 4 issues of my constituents of Mauna Loa and Kalihi that have been raised during the campaign and again in my community surveys mailed out to entire district was the Red Hill water contamination, rock falls, low-flying helicopters, and feral chickens. 60% of the survey respondents said their neighborhoods was affected by feral chickens. One of them suggested that the state provide free traps to the public to capture feral animals on their property, since the city program only applies to public property. I also have other comments in my community bulletin regarding feral chickens, and one of them stated one way to control them is by an animal control team, but no one does anything anyway, so why even ask the question? Mr. President, these feral chickens have multiplied and become a nuisance. They also carry diseases that threaten other animals and our native birds. I know you all know this because this problem is island-wide. Many bills were introduced last year and this year only to die in committee. which is why this resolution is important. I want to thank the Ways and Means Committee for including $5 million in the budget for feral chickens early on in the budget process. Mr. President, you know, I will continue, as I have in my tenure as an elected official, to advocate for my district and do all that I can to help the people, no matter what district they reside in, when they are crying out for help on state issues that we have jurisdiction. There is nothing nefarious about this measure being reconsidered, Mr. President. Rule 66, motion for consideration, is in part of our rules, and I'm sure that there is not anyone on here in this body that has ever not reconsidered the vote that they have been taken. And finally, Mr. President, having served on this body for 21 years, I've come to the conclusion that you don't get angry over any of your bills because if you did, you'd be angry all the time. So I never get angry about a bill going down, but I do advocate and will continue to advocate for my constituents. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. As an individual who represents an island who have put the chickens on T-shirts and coffee mugs, I appreciate the concerns of your district. Do we have further discussion on the resolutions? Anyone else with reservation, objection, or comments of support? If not, do we have, well, let's do it this way, Madam Clerk. We are have been moved and seconded. We have the no votes as expressed and reservations by Senator Favela, the no votes as listed by Senator Awa, the supportive comments of Senator Kim. So the motion is carried with the exception of the no votes of Senator Favela and Awa. So said resolutions have been adopted, and well, it just said resolutions have been adopted. Madam Clerk.
Beginning on page 56, third reading.
If there are no objections from the members, we'll be taking third reading on consent.
Standing Committee Report Number 1499, third reading of House Bill 609, Senate Draft 1, relating to agriculture.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any no votes? Any reservations?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 609 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1500, third reading of House Bill 1087, Senate Draft 2, relating to the wage and hour law.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1087 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1501, third reading of House Bill 1149, Senate Draft 1, relating to the coconut rhinoceros beetle program.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1149 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1502, third reading of House Bill 1246, Senate Draft 2, relating to housing.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1246 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1503, third reading of House Bill 717, Senate Draft 1, relating to nepotism.
Is there any discussion? Senator Keith Agaran.
Can we defer this one day?
If there are no objections from the members, defer one day.
On page 57, Standing Committee Report Number 1504, third reading of House Bill 306, Senate Draft 1, relating to ornamental ginger.
Is there any discussion? If not, is there unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Awa.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. HB 306 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1505, third reading of House Bill 314, Senate Draft 2, relating to food banks.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 314 SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1506, third reading of House Bill 1100, Senate Draft 2, relating to conformity to the Internal Revenue Code.
Is there any discussion? If Not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Awa.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. HB 1100, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1507, third reading of House Bill 1357, Senate Draft 2, relating to care homes.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1357, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1508, third reading of House Bill 1382, Senate Draft 1, relating to meat donation.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1382, SD1 passes third reading.
On page 58, Standing Committee Report Number 1509, third reading of House Bill 1395, Senate Draft 2, relating to housing.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1395, SD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1510, third reading of House Bill 1426, Senate Draft 1, relating to value-added products.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1426, SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of House Bill 494, Senate Draft 1, relating to motor vehicles.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 494, SD1 passes third reading.
Third reading of House Bill 732, Senate Draft 1, relating to complaints alleging violations of campaign spending laws.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Awa.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. HB 732, SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1583, third reading of House Bill 161, Senate Draft 1, relating to collective bargaining.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 161, SD1 passes third reading.
On page 59, Standing Committee Report Number 1584, third reading of House Bill 350, Senate Draft 1, relating to child abuse reporting.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 350, SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1585, third reading of House Bill 364, Senate Draft 1, relating to trespass.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Awa.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. HB 364, SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1586, third reading of House Bill 823, House Draft 2, relating to deaths within the correctional system.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 823, HD2 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1587, third reading of House Bill 834, Senate Draft 1, relating to American Sign Language.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 834, SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1588, third reading of House Bill 1035, Senate Draft 1, relating to Homeland Security.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1035, SD1 passes third reading.
On page 60, Standing Committee Report Number 1589, third reading of House Bill 951, Senate Draft 1, relating to housing.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 951, SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1590, third reading of House Bill 1255, Senate Draft 1, relating to special purpose revenue bonds.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1255, SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1591, third reading of House Bill 1356, Senate Draft 1, relating to Medicaid patient care.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1356 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1592, third reading of House Bill 674, Senate Draft 1, relating to the Hawaii Public Housing Authority.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 674 SD1 passes third reading.
Standing Committee Report Number 1593, third reading of House Bill 848, Senate Draft 1, relating to the Hawaii Institute for Marine Biology.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Awa.
24 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. HB 848 SD1 passes third reading.
And on page 61, third reading of House Bill 1344, House Draft 2, relating to anger management.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent that we need to move anger management? Any reservations? Any no votes?
25 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1344 HD2 passes third reading.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
Under miscellaneous business, waiver of referral. On page 61, waiver of referral of Senate concurrent resolution numbers 4, Senate Draft 1, 17, Senate Draft 1, and 18, Senate Draft 1.
Senator De La Cruz.
Mr. President, I request a waiver of referral on SCR 4 SD1, SCR 17 SD1, and SCR 18 SD1 to the Committee on Ways and Means. Your committee requests this waiver to meet the concurrent reso crossover deadline.
The waiver is granted because today is the crossover deadline for concurrent resolutions. The chair will now entertain a motion to vote on these resolutions to meet the crossover deadline. Madam Clerk?
Senate concurrent resolution number 4, Senate Draft 1, Senate concurrent resolution number 17, Senate Draft 1, and Senate concurrent resolution number 18, Senate Draft 1 for adoption.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move for the adoption of said Senate concurrent resolutions.
Senator Decoit.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. Said resolutions have been adopted.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today? Senator De La Cruz?
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise to request waivers of the public notice requirement pursuant to Senate Rule 21 to hold decision-making meetings on House Bill 1430 HD1, House Bill 406 SD1, House Bill 1442 SD1, House Bill 719 SD1, and House Bill 600 SD1. To hold a hearing on HB 33 HD1 and to reconsider previous action and hold decision-making meetings on House Bill 1359 SD1, House Bill 954 HD2, and House Bill 1049 HD2. Your committee is requesting for these waivers to meet the single referral and second decking deadlines.
The waiver is granted. Senator De La Cruz?
Thank you, Mr. President. Your Committee on Ways and Means will hold a decision-making meeting on House Bill 1430 HD1, House Bill 406 SD1, and House Bill 1442 SD1 tomorrow at 10 a.m. Your Committee on Ways and Means will hold a decision-making meeting on House Bill 600 SD1 tomorrow at 10:06 a.m. Your Committee on Ways and Means and Judiciary will hold a decision-making meeting on House Bill 719 SD1 tomorrow at 10:45 a.m. Your Committees on Ways and Means and Judiciary will hold a decision-making meeting on House Bill 1359 SD1 tomorrow at 10:47 a.m. Your Committee on Ways and Means will hold a hearing on House Bill 33 HD1 today at 12:30 p.m. And your Committee on Ways and Means will hold a decision-making meeting on House Bills 954 HD2 and House Bill 1049 HD2 today at 12:31. All meetings will be held in Conference Room 211. The notices have been filed or will be filed with the clerk's office.
Thank you, Senator De La Cruz. Any further announcements? Senator Rhodes first.
Thank
Trying
you,
to follow my script.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise to request waivers of the public notice requirement pursuant to Senate Rule 21 in order to hold decision-making on HB 647 SD1, HB 1107 SD1, and HB 1156 SD1. Due to scheduling difficulties, we weren't able to get these bills on an agenda before this.
The waivers are granted. Senator Rhodes?
Thank you, Mr. President. Your committees on Judiciary and Ways and Means will hold a decision-making meeting on these measures tomorrow at 10:46 a.m. in Conference Room 211. The notice was filed in the clerk's office yesterday. Mahalo.
Thank you. Further announcements, Senator Kidani?
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, thank you for participating in the Women's Legislative Caucus Easter Basket Drive, which is today. We're asking you to please bring your baskets down to the chamber in front of the auditorium right after the House session is completed. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further announcements? If not, the chair has one. The deadline for filing standing committee reports on House bills for second reading is midnight tonight. Senator Wakai,
Mr. President, point of
Senator
personal
Kim.
privilege.
please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, in order for anything to get passed in this body, you must have a majority to prevail. That's democracy. And I know this is a civic lesson review, but we are elected by our districts to be their voice. And to be effective, we do so, we inform, we educate, and we try to influence our colleagues in order to advocate for our constituents. When you campaign door-to-door, members, you put up signs, you wave signs, you pass out swag. You are guilty of influencing voters to vote for you. The public send in testimony hoping to influence us to vote for or against a measure. Unions, nonprofits, business, the general public call our offices, send in testimony, ask to meet with us, all trying to inform, educate, and influence our vote. Whenever any of you stand up on this floor and make a speech for or against a measure, you have a purpose. You often end your remarks by urging the body to vote for or against. Thus, you are guilty of using your influence, what little you may have, to sway members with your arguments and with your reasoning. According to the internet, influential people move through life with a purpose. They focus on ways to create the impact they wish to have and achieve the outcomes they are aiming for. They give constructive feedback and show appreciation for hard work. So, Mr. President, I've been accused of using my influence, but according to my data, I have had more bills die and don't get heard or pass. So much for using what little influence I have. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Kim. Any further announcements? If not, Senator Wakai.
God bless democracy. I move that the Senate stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Senator Decoit.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.